Hello, welcome to a beginner's guide to Warsim, and this is the Lands Beyond. So the Lands Beyond is actually a new-ish feature, I guess, for long-time Warsim players and for the developer myself. Obviously, very, very new to the game in the context of its full history of being released. However, if you've just started playing now, it's going to be as new as everything else. So the Lands Beyond is a type of exploration that you can do once per year in your game world, or well, actually multiple times depending on the situation. And so you have exploration chances that you can use to explore the normal Warsim world, the standard north, south, east and west directions. However, you may, if you wish, choose to use those for the Lands Beyond. Now in this case, I have saved up a large number of specifically Lands Beyond exploration chances which allow me to explore only in the Lands Beyond. And in my opinion, it's wiser to use Lands Beyond chances than it is to use natural exploration chances, because it's good to explore the north, south, east-west part of the map. So ways to get those Lands Beyond explore chances are from meeting scouts in the wild in random encounters, from building an upgrade called, I think it's Signs to Lands Beyond or Trails to Lands Beyond, which you'll find in other buildings in the upgrades tree. And finally, my favorite is if you get the Explorer origin for the Kingdom Start. Now you can choose this yourself or get it at random, but it gives you 5 exploration chances in the Lands Beyond every year, which is invaluable sometimes. It really can come in handy. So we're going to have a little exploration of the Lands Beyond and also explore the scouting situation. So scouting is also a new feature added after the Lands Beyond were added. And what that does is allows us, and in this case, I've upgraded the scouting to be at its maximum, so I get to see a lot of different options. But we pay 100 gold, and we get to see a map. So in this case, I have 6 options. There could be less, but when you start the game, there'll only be 2 or 3, and the upgrades add an additional chance of 1 every time. So obviously a full upgrade, you've got a lot of choices. Now this allows me to see what it is I can jump into. So in this case, I'm going to go for the random encounter. We made 172 gold, so considering the scouting costed 100, we're 72 gold up. Now I can just explore naturally and I'll get something random. So in this case, a frozen river. And I skipped a stone on it. Let's have a look again. What else have we got? A useless landmark. We've got some water. So here we go. We just did some water. Let's have a look again. So this one, unlike the previous one, this is the urine-washed Belgriff Pond, which is a piss river, apparently. Lovely. And, right, explore the Lands Beyond. Just got an explore chance. Got a random location. So these are sort of useless locations. Wow, that's incredible. 5,000 gold. So these are random encounters. And here we go, we've got another random location. So this is a fight pit. Now with Lands Beyond locations, there are many different types of Lands Beyond location, but each of them has lots of variants. So in this case, we've got a fight pit. Now you might find it in a number of different conditions. In this one, you can pay. You have to pay to get in for a start, so that's interesting. And then they have a betting gold where you can bet on different people. So there you go. I can't even remember who I betted on anymore, but it looks like Iramir, the stable brigand. Ah, there we go. Nice. Pit's run out of money. Order my guys to attack it. Oh wow, that's a lot of gold. Okay, interesting. So camps are the most diverse location type in the Lands Beyond. And when I say they're the most diverse, I mean that when we were developing it, I came up with a list of 150 base encounters for the camps, and each one of them had their own variants, some of which had multiple variants that, you know, themselves were in the numbers of 20, 30 plus. It took me more than 2 months to create it, just the camps alone, and it was a very stressful period of development. So you never know what you're going to find with camps. In this case, we've got some meditating men. They take a deep breath and then shout death. So we don't want to fight those guys. And then they quickly fall out. What should we do now, brothers? Say it on 3. 1, 2, 3, meditate. All right, let's have a look. No more camps. All right, we'll get a random encounter. Any more camps? Any more camps? Different water. This one's a blood river. Oh, a blood ocean even. The cursed Utrecht Ocean. Cursed looking bloodfish. Why no more camps? Here we go. Right. Okay, a caravan camp. So these trade caravans, we can threaten them for attacks. There we go, they've moved on. let's get some more camps. There's got to be some more here somewhere. Wow, surprisingly not. Here we go. A war camp full of mercenaries hired to attack a distant force. They invite you to sit with them because they have no quarrels with you. Would you break your contract? We aren't contract breakers. Sure you'll find some other warriors. So there is actually a chance they spawn as quote-unquote contract breakers, but I guess these guys are more honest. Okay, we got another camp. Hired thugs escorting a wealthy noble. Oh, booze smugglers. Right. Give me a cut of your smuggling profits. Oh, buy a box of their smuggled loot. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, give me a cut and I'll leave you to it. We are the Battle Brothers. We seek a good battle. So you get the point. There's a lot of different variation in the camps, in other stuff. So in the Lands Beyond, you really will find a lot of encounters that you can't predict. And I would say it is worth doing. Obviously, do not neglect the natural exploration in the world, but the Lands Beyond is a really valid and valuable path for playing Warsim, and gives you a lot of different ways to make money, find troops, you know, all of the good stuff that you need to do to build your empire. So that is a very brief crash course into the Lands Beyond. But of course, as with anything, you've got any questions at all, we have a very active Discord, and you can also message me on any of the platforms I'm on or leave a comment anywhere, and I'm very likely to see it, include in the comment section here on YouTube. So thank you again for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next guide.